Hi everyone, my name is Mason. Today we're going to be going over Chapter 5 of our textbook, which is Verbal Issues in Intercultural Communications. Up first, I have language and culture. Culture shapes language, language shapes thought. Meaning is cultural, and words carry those meanings and values. A big piece of this section was the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. This hypothesis basically is saying that your language directly relates to how you perceive the world around you. In the textbook, they use the Navajo language as an example. And within that language, they don't have any possessive terms. So just through that, you can get a pretty big idea of what cultural values they might have. Next, I have communication styles. Some of these styles are high versus low context, direct versus indirect, formal versus informal, elaborated versus understated, and obviously slang is going to play a really big part of your communication style. From what I could tell, high versus low context and direct versus indirect are pretty similar. They really have to do with when you're speaking, if the information that you're trying to get across is very explicit, or if you're more just kind of alluding to it. Elaborated versus understated is really just the quantity of how much you're speaking. All right, and after that, we have social styles. So context matters, and tone can really change your meaning. And rules for these differ globally throughout different languages. Along with humor, it can change a lot too within different languages. And silence is a really big communicator, which I found interesting that they touched on. I think it was in Finland, I believe, they have a saying that is a loud voice shows an empty head, something along those lines, which I thought was pretty funny, basically just saying someone who's talking too much might not be thinking enough. After that, I have language and power. Language shows power, shapes inclusion, affects access, reflects privilege, and enforces norms. Really, your communication posture, like whether you're assertive or more submissive, can include you or exclude you from a conversation or really even a culture as a whole. Next, I have multilingualism. Many speak multiple languages. I think it was something like 50% of people globally speak at least two languages, so they're bilingual. Code switching is really common. Translation can affect your tone, and interpretation can add bias that might not have been there before. Being multilingual is often a bridge into other cultures, which I thought was pretty interesting. All right. To end it off, I just have a few key takeaways from the chapter. Language equals culture. There's power in words. Styles differ globally and throughout languages. It's important to respect differences and reflect and adapt. So hopefully this helps with chapter 5 a little bit, and thank you guys for watching.